everybody, one of Wiisdom here. It is October 2017. It's the month of Halloween, the month of fantasticness. Zombies, witches, clowns, YouTube AI bots, all kinds of crazy stuff. And that can only mean one thing. It's time for yet another channel update. True story, I've recorded this once, actually, once and a half. If that's a thing, it is now. And I wasn't happy with the length of it. I'm trying to keep this to positive things, and that's, believe it or not, very hard to do. And I'll probably have a video covering why that is here shortly. October 2017 channel update. I'm going to try to keep this short, and as you should know, I suck at that. That right there has probably already made us not suitable for most advertisers. Anyway, Mystery Case Files: The Black Veil. I released part 1 of this yesterday. When I typed this out, I had recorded for an hour and a half and had 3 parts. Then I played the snot out of it last night after I initially recorded this. And then today YouTube said it was not suitable for ads. But I don't really care. I'm going to keep playing it. I like it. And we're just going to roll with it. So I plan to finish the game quickly and upload it within the month. Why? I've selected this one for Halloween. This is one of my October-specific games I've wanted to do. I planned to do this last year, true story. I got permission from Mystery Case, or Big Fish Games, Mystery Case Files, to do, well, at that point in time, it was a brand new game, and go ahead and run ads on it and everything. I got permission to do that the day after I got the review copy of Skylanders Imaginators. So clearly I prioritize Skylanders, and the Black Veil actually came out in March of this year, so it is the most recent. But that is my plan. I'm enjoying it so far. Let me flip ahead here, and I'll have to do this periodically so my headset doesn't die, which it did in the previous one. Have you watched it yet? Are you enjoying it? If you like this, give it a shot, give it a go. I have Ravenhurst. It's like a gateway drug, right? Ravenhurst is going to be more old school. I believe it would predate even the Malgrave incidents, which the Malgrave incident is one of the true hidden gems on the Nintendo Wii, in my opinion. Mystery Case Files: The Malgrave Incident was exclusive to the Nintendo Wii. They also had Millionaire, or Million Hair, H-E-I-R. It's a play on words there. Exclusively on the DS. They're more of like a straight-up hidden object puzzle game, right? It's evolved to a point it's like a little bit more complicated than that. Personally, I've experienced a few of like the morphing things they do now. I'm not a huge fan, but it's still a cool, nice change of pace game, just like the Malgrave incident. So check out the Black Veil if you're interested in a throwback or you're looking for great games on the Wii. Check out the Malgrave incident. If you enjoy it, if you think, man, I wouldn't mind seeing more of this, I've got Ravenhurst. I'd be more than happy to do it. Of course, there's a ton of spin-offs of Ravenhurst, and essentially, if there's enough of like a support for this series, Mystery Case Files, I would not at all mind playing through the entire library of games. I'm not going to do it back to back to back. We'd basically come in and do the Black Veil, insert another game, let X amount of time pass, start up on the new one, and just take it in stride that way, So let me know your thoughts on that if you don't mind. Arcacia: The Path of Light. This is another brand new series I've started. I guess I uploaded last week. Was the first one. If you liked The Room and The Room 2, it's kind of in that same vein. It's a very small indie studio. It's 2 brothers in Poland, actually, called Two Mammoths. Very cool story behind those guys. I recommend you check out their website. This is like a straight-up puzzler. If you don't care for the hidden object stuff of Mystery Case Files, if you don't care for the cutscene type things with The Room, Arcacia: The Path of Light is legitimately like a light puzzle game. It's, if you could find one of those in like a Zelda dungeon or in some other game you're familiar with, apparently the whole game's like that. It's pretty cool. Again, it's a nice change of pace game, and just like with The Room, the graphics on this thing are amazing. It's a very immersive world. Check it out if you haven't seen it, and let me know your thoughts on it. If you do enjoy it, it's something you can pick up very reasonably on Steam and play it through it yourself. I think you'd have a pretty good time. Wii Sports Resort. This is the game I have wanted to upload for a long time. Basically a long time, equating to ever since I started my channel. Alright, I've teased it recently. Parts 1 and 2 are currently live. I've got like up through part 6 uploaded. It's fantastic. It's a blast from the past. I love playing it. I want to recognize Ominex here. The only teaser I really gave you with a picture was really lame. I didn't think anyone would have any freaking clue what it was. I took my Wiimote. It's the black one with the Wii Motion Plus old school add-on, you know. And I zoomed in with my cell phone and took a picture of the Wiimote case. And where most people would be like, I have no idea what this idiot is posting pictures of. Somehow, and I don't know how, Almanex was like, that looks like the side of a Wiimote case. And I was like, oh, someone got it. So, kudos to him, but yes, it is Wii Sports Resort. I plan to do all of Swordplay Showdown. That one, it's like one of the universally loved ones, I think. I'll probably do all of Duel because a lot of you mentioned you enjoyed that one. Island Flyover. This was like the most peaceful, relaxing thing you could do on the Nintendo Wii, at least in my opinion. I love it. You collect the eye points, and there's a balloon deal. I invested a ton of time, and there was one balloon that I somehow missed. I don't know how, but I never did actually complete that stamp. I want it really bad. I will also say, for a lot of you that have watched my Wii Fit stuff and the soccer heading, people leave comments like, you're the best soccer heading player I've ever seen. I sunk in almost as much time as I did with Wii Fit as I did in Wii Sports Resort, almost being the key word. I was really good at Swordplay Showdown. I was amazing at Island Flyover. If you go back and you watch like all the YouTube videos at the time, people would start trying to do stunts. It's like, well, can you fly through Maka Woohoo and do a 180? You know, and it's like everything I would see where people would try to do the stunts, I could do them. It was awesome. By the way, kudos to the Witch and the Still Emotion for making this more Halloween themed. Is there anything specific you want to see? I might make it happen. Cycling is also kind of my third wheel, haha, ironically. Which, basically what I mean by that is if I'm feeling it, and if people are enjoying the series, I kind of wanted to do cycling. Cycling is honestly the reason I stopped playing it, because I plan to come in and actually upload the entire game, and then of course I got busy with possibly the Malgrave incident and then Skylanders hit. But like if everyone and their dog is sitting here in the comment section saying, oh, you got to do canoeing or do basketball, man, I loved basketball. If there's enough interest in it, you know, I might pursue it. I will just kind of take it in stride. Skylanders Imaginators. Remember last month's channel update talking about how I optimistically believe in my heart of hearts that Robo and the Lost Imaginite Mines will eventually release in America, and, you know, people laugh you to scorn or say, wow, you're the only loyal person left. You know, can't believe you're this positive. Guess what? We got Robo. And in fact, as of today, Skylanders announced that he was available at Toys R Us. So I hope they're getting in more units than just the 6 that they initially got. But we are currently uploading his paths. Next in the, I guess, playlist will be Imaginators Research. Straight up Imaginators, not Senseis, but Sir Skellingtons, the Brawlers, the Creation Crystal Imaginators, if you will. And I will say you're probably going to see this video, this channel update, instead of his top or bottom path, which I'm still on the fence with which one I want to do. And I apologize for that, but the truth is things have been crazy on YouTube, and it's 2:30 right now, and I would like to start getting slightly more sleep in my life. And hey, this is what I'm gonna do. So you'll see those Thursday and Saturday. The videos will probably do better than anyway, and I might release the live stream I did to test if YouTube was working, and it's not. And it's basically an hour and a half or so of me going through and documenting every single piece from the Lost Imaginite Mind and Cursed Tiki Temple chest. So sort of got you Skylanders covered for today. After we do the Imaginators Research, we'll take on Chaos. Spyro 557 mentioned whenever you defeat Chaos, there's this enemy that spawns downstairs near the 2 training dummies I like to use a lot. And he said it's very, very easy to accidentally or incidentally hit him, and then that triggers a battle, and it basically becomes an annoyance, if you will. So Imaginator's Research, Defeat Chaos, Upgrade Chaos, and then I plan to play through Cursed Tiki Temple and the Lost Imaginite Mines. The order of those is not set in stone. If you're like, oh dude, Cursed Tiki Temple, save that for the last, it's better that way. Or if you say Lost Imaginite Mines, you gotta do it last. It was the, possibly the last Skylanders level we'll have for forever. So let me know if one of them plays out like a true timeline or something I'm unaware of, actually controls that. Let me know and I will proceed accordingly. That said, fear not, I still have things planned after those get checked off the list, particularly poll battles on SkylanderClub.com, some other cool things I don't want to talk about right now, but if you have not signed up on Skylander Club Forum, feel free to do so. If you sign up and I don't activate your account, I created the site, I run the site, that's the end of it. It's not some third party, it's not like a multi-channel network. It's a little old one of Wiisdom doing it all. Leave a comment in a video, like preferably a brand new video. I don't care if it's Minecraft, Stardew Valley, just be like, hey, I signed up on the forum and you haven't activated my account. That's all you have to do. Or you can hit me up on Twitter. I have not had the time here for quite some time to actually get on the forum, regardless of the fact that I created it. So just let me know, be patient, and we'll get you set up. That said, Stardew Valley, I should probably upload this more often. So I can play it more frequently. It sucks to play and then have to take a week off or so, come back and kind of forget what you were doing, or be like, wait, whose birthday was it, and was I going to buy this or that, and what crops was I eyeing? This is one of those games, just like the Mystery Case Files, you want to play it consecutively. Just no life the game, Animal Crossing New Leaf style, daily sort of a deal. The problem is if I do that, I stack videos for an eternity. And if I don't release them every single day, then they just pile up and it slows down other series. And then on the flip side, if I temper things, then I get into a bind where it's like I don't get to play as much as I would like to. There's more on this later. And I will say, Stardew Valley, if you were holding out, for a Nintendo release, it hits the Switch on Thursday. That's right, Thursday of this week. Not Christmas time, not Thanksgiving. 2 days, Thursday. It's available on the Switch, so that's going to be pretty cool. That is a scary thought. The Switch is the closest thing we will have with Stardew Valley to portability, and in fact it is portable, and that could absolutely consume your life. You have been warned, but it would be very fun. So, Shotgun Farmers, I love this game. I'm going to continue to release regular episodes. Currently I'm kind of like achievement hunting. The Speedy Session Online, we played for like 3 hours, and my hard drive literally maxed out. I could not record anymore. I think I have 1 or 2 more episodes with him left to go. Then Black Pants, this past, I guess 2 weekends ago now, I picked it up for him on sale for $7.49 on Steam. He finally played it with me. We had a lot of fun. I have that one ready to go. I've got some pretty neat highlight stuff I've made with it, and much to my surprise, I got to catch a stream from Quasi over on Twitch. He's the one-man show that develops Shotgun Farmers. He is working on a graveside map for Halloween. This was unannounced. It's not listed. I think the next one was like Lakeside or something. He's just recently released Roadside and the Gromato launcher, which is basically a tomato-based grenade launcher, which is as cool as it sounds. And I am so stoked for this. Got to talk to him a little bit in the stream. Again, if you are at all into game design, this is a guy that comes in, he sketches out like a rough map, then he renders it out in 3D in Unity, then he comes in and he like builds the textures, and then he hand sketches all the details, and then next thing you know, he's like testing a map that you will be playing on in a couple of weeks. It's pretty crazy. It's very cool. I wish I could watch more of it, but again, I'm at work kind of. I had a really late lunch that day, and I was like, oh cool, he's streaming. And check that out though. If you are available when he is streaming and you are interested in either Shotgun Farmers or just game design in general, if that's something you want to get into, you could probably learn a crud ton. Most of that was over my head, but I'm able to see what he's doing and be like, sweet. So again, Quasi TV on Twitch, Shotgun Farmers is the game. MindLogic's SMP Season 2, I will get back to this eventually. Again, the hailstorm at work basically killed my summer, and with it, Season 2 is one of the casualties. It was actually doing fairly well. But that said, I'll take this opportunity to make a positive out of the negative. If you like Minecraft, you play on the PC, and I can validate you. Basically what I mean by that is you are streaming, you're uploading, you're doing something to try and have a presence as a video game creator, uploader, whatever it may be, let me know. I'm looking for active members on the server. You can apply on the links, mindlogics.net. You can leave a comment here. This is vanilla SMP, by the way, straight up old school 2011 type stuff, right? That said, we do PvP stuff. We play UHCs. A bunch of the younger members are like super into like Sky Wars and whatnot on Hypixel. So if any of that interests you, let me know. That said, Wiisdom plays Minecraft. I'm going to be doing something really, really neat for October that I will be working towards pretty much the entire month. So I've probably already overhyped it, but if I can make this be 3/5 as cool as it is in my head, I think it will be universally loved. It'll become like a, I don't know, foundational point of the series type of a thing. I'm probably, again, overselling this, but the idea is amazing, and I think you will enjoy it, particularly if you're already a fan of the series. So be looking forward to that. Forza Horizon 3 Episode 22, which I released Friday. We got the Daytona, 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona with a Hemi no less. It's currently being restored. I'm very disappointed in Forza Horizon 3. Not the game. I love the game. That's why I play the game. That's why I'll continue to play the game. It just has not gotten the views on my channel. It's one of the more popular games I've probably ever uploaded. I typically do a lot of like oddball games, just stuff that I'm like, this is cool. There's not a huge demand for Mystery Case Files or the indie games I play. Forza is that's like a huge franchise. It's like, ooh, Call of Duty, ooh, Forza type of a thing. And I have been so disappointed that it doesn't muster up more views than it does. Number one, I'm super into cars. I'm knowledgeable with cars. It has not panned out. We're on episode 22. I at least want to upload a couple more episodes, basically where I get the Daytona back, we get to play with the Daytona, we enter races with the Daytona, we go head-to-head with the Daytona, we possibly modify the Daytona just a little bit tastefully, if you will. And past that, we might be moving the series. More on that later. October positives here. This is crazy to think about. 3 days away. This is the 3rd. On the 6th, we get Goomba and Koopa. I've got a poll on Twitter. Which one are you more looking forward to? If you were a collector of Amiibo or old school Nintendo stuff, whatever it may be. I gotta say, I'm Team Koopa Troopa all the way. I'm stoked for this guy. I'm more excited for Goomba and Koopa than I am for the Super Mario Odyssey set. The Super Mario Odysseys, I have pre-ordered already the triple pack and singles. I'll keep the triple sealed, unbox the singles. If you didn't know, it's basically Mario, Peach, and Bowser in white pearlescent pimp wedding suits and dresses respectively. So that's pretty cool. Superstar Saga, the remaster, releases on that day. I think something Pokemon related. The new Professor Layton game, which I'll probably pick that up eventually, possibly December, January. That's one of the series, if you're interested in it, you want to buy it within a couple months of launch, because it can get really hard to find, just like some of the Kirby games. I don't know what that is, that's just how it's always been, so if you're interested in it, might consider acting quick. Super Mario Odyssey, I am stoked about it. It drops the 26th or the 27th of this month. I haven't pre-ordered it or anything. I don't anticipate having issues picking that up. But I'm not, I'm not as excited for it as I was, say, Galaxy and Galaxy 2. But I think it's going to be really interesting, and I think that's where the majority of my excitement is coming from. Plus, we haven't had like a straight-up what should be Galaxy 3, in my opinion, in a long time, so I'm pretty stoked about that. October plans, I plan to continue the current series. I might expedite the Skylanders Research, probably shouldn't be mentioning that on a day when I'm putting a channel update instead of Skylanders Research, but hey. There's a new game that comes out around Halloween. It's brand new, but it's sort of like an old school throwback. That's a little complicated, but when you see the game, you'll understand what I'm talking about. I could upload to YouTube. I know it's going to be a bad idea. They're going to make it a complete hassle for me. Might stream it. More on that later, but again, that'll probably be later in the month because it's currently not out yet. I'm wanting to upload Super Mario Odyssey. I thought about streaming it. There was this whole Nintendo content creator program deal. I'm still not sure if I can stream or not. There's no one I can ask. I have asked Nintendo. The odds of me hearing back from them are slim to none. I kind of think I might still be able to stream on YouTube, but I don't know. So, truth be told, it's probably a game that would be more enjoyable for me to play through, offline and then upload it. Plus, the video quality would be better. That would be the big selling point for you. I'll probably start in on it and kind of see how it goes, whether people are loving it or hating it. But I'm pretty stoked about it. Let me know if this is something you would want to watch. If it generates a ton of interest, or if everyone's like, no, don't do that. So, I'll be playing it regardless, but again, it's something I'm kind of thinking would be cool to upload. Looking ahead, there are some series, given the way things are on YouTube, and boy, they've gotten worse since I typed this out, that are probably better presented via streaming. Forza Horizon 3, again, I want to get to Daytona, celebrate the Daytona, have fun in the Daytona. And then the reason I want to record and upload that is, again, so it will be in good quality. 720p, if you will, HD for you. Do the game and the car justice, essentially. After that, I still want to play the game, but I might move it to like a dedicated stream. Will I export it to YouTube? I don't know. I'd like to stream on Mixer, but they don't have an export to YouTube. Problem with that is I have a data cap, and if I'm using data to stream, and then I have to use data to download it, and then I have to use data to upload it, that's a problem. Streaming on YouTube, they've proven inept. They haven't fixed the issues. It's a long story. I'm trying to keep this positive, which is, again, really hard to do. Twitch, I could do it and export it. That's like the biggest selling point to Twitch, is I can export. It's not YouTube, and I can export it to YouTube. As weird as that sounds, that's the highlight there. Animal Crossing, why did I put ACNL? That's just out of old habit, I guess. Can't edit it, so there it is. But Amiibo Festival is another thing. I wanted to do that the other night when I did the Skylanders stream. And then I got that email, and I was like, oh, I don't think I can stream this. They're going to, like, delete my channel or something, right? That was the mass paranoia moments of that email. But that I really wanted to do September so we could do October. And so, obviously, I'm a big fan of October and Halloween, if you haven't picked up on that yet. And so, somewhere, whether it be... And I think I can do it on YouTube now. I'm just not 100% sure. But anyway, I want to do October. Maybe I'll have to go back to Twitch. I don't know. But I'm kind of going to use these two as guinea pigs and see what I can do with them. That said, my internet really is the... What was that? There should be no footsteps. Greatly hinders my... What is that? I swear I'm hearing something. The internet is my limiting factor, essentially. It's a long story. I'm going to try to keep it brief. I can do the console stuff fine from my old PC. It's really weird, but that is a wireless card in it, right? I hook up to the router, and for some reason it works better than my brand new PC that I hand built, which is hardwired. I literally have cable connections to the internet, and for some reason it is slower on the internet. It blows it away. I could render a 3-hour video before I could render a 15-minute video on the old PC. But in terms of the internet, I'm gonna have to like switch over to a wireless card and possibly get a new router. So that's all like big expensive stuff that I don't really have the money coming in to justify, but I really want to so I can stream the PC stuff to Mixer or have better quality on Twitch or YouTube. But it's a long story. I tried a test stream to Mixer from the gaming computer I built. There's brief moments of glory where it looks amazing. It's crisp, it's beautiful. Those are moments when I'm stationary still and the game is stuttering, which it's been doing since the creators update. The rest of the time, there's a whole lot of motion blur and occasionally a green screen and a whole lot of like glitchy choppiness, and that's all related to my internet. I've got the best internet I can get here. It's not like people could shovel me money and I could upgrade my internet. This is literally the best internet you can get here. I'm not on a coastal region. I'm not in a huge metropolitan area. This is it. This is all they have to offer. So I'll probably be playing around with like stream settings a bunch, particularly on Mixer, and see if I can't maybe get something working there. But that's it. If I can get it to work from the new PC, Stardew Valley is a candidate to actually kind of transgress into a stream and export. Shotgun Farmers would be the same way. And that's it. Again, I am trying really hard to go into the myriad of really, really bad and inconvenient and horrible things on the back end, and I think I've done a fairly good job of avoiding that as much as I can. That said, these are important links. Mixer.com/oneofwiisdom. If you have not followed me there, I encourage you to do so. If I could get this like internet thing worked out to where the gaming computer could stream at the same quality that I'm able to do the console stuff, I'll probably be there. I don't know that I'll be able to export things over to YouTube, which sucks, but hey, that's the way things are coming down to. Twitch.tv, I am not a fan with what they do there. They have some technical issues, but I just don't like what they do. They push political and social issues and agendas, and I wish they would just stick to games. If they would stick to games, I would have no issue streaming there all the time. That's what I used to do, and like I said, if you stick around and follow them on Twitter or something, you will see things. And it doesn't matter if you agree with it or you disagree with it, if you back it 100% or you're against it 100%. What kills me is if they could just focus on gaming and keep politics and social agendas out of what they do. It would be so nice, but you know, I don't run the site. There's not much I can do in that regard. And subsequently, that's why I would love to be on Mixer, and I wish Mixer would add a direct export to YouTube. That's it. If you follow me on Twitter, @oneofwiisdom, I will always, always, always tweet before I go live, regardless of if it's on YouTube, Twitch, or Mixer, or perhaps a new thing. vidme/oneofwiisdom. If everything falls apart here on the YouTube front, that might become important. You could be one of the first people to subscribe to me there. Truth be told, I don't have anything set up at this point in time, aside from taking my username and everything, but hey, I am preparing for the future should things go terribly, terribly bad here, which they kind of already are, but you know, I thought things couldn't get worse, and then they rapidly did. So it's kind of like my fallout shelter, right? This stuff I'm talking about. So I will leave it at that. Oneofwiisdom.com is my personal website. Skylanderclub.com is the forum. Mindlogics.net for all things Minecraft related. I hope you all have a great October. Happy Thanksgiving to all the Canadians this weekend, and I hope everyone is excited as I am for Halloween. Again, Mystery Case Files of Black Veil, brand new series out now. Arcacia, The Path of Light, brand new series out now. Cool Shotgun Farmer videos coming, great hilarious things in Stardew Valley. Big plans in Wiisdom Plays Minecraft, Robo Upgrade Pass, Imaginator's Research, finally defeating Chaos. We got a lot of things on the horizon, and that's something to look forward to. But as always, thank you so much for your continued support, and with that, I must bid you adieu. So, like I said, I am really doing my best to keep this short and as quick as possible. Similarly, I'm trying to avoid all of the negativity as best I can, and believe me when I tell you, that is really, really hard to do the way things are right now. But anyway, I hope this wasn't too long. I did my best to keep it somewhat short, still provide details and a little of enthusiasm, and the cackle of a witch because it's October. So that said, thanks so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on any of this, what you're excited about, what you're looking forward to, what you don't want to see. I would love your feedback on Wii Sports Resort game modes you're interested in. Similarly, I would be interested in knowing what your thoughts are of Super Mario Odyssey. Is it a game you want to see? Would you want to see it uploaded in higher quality? Would you want to see it streamed in the quality you're used to seeing my streams, which is roughly 640 because of my internet? Let me know some answers on those things, and I will catch you back here for more action from the internet machine somewhere. Possibly YouTube, possibly not, I don't know. But hope everyone has a great month, and I will catch you back here in the next one. Wait, who came in here? Aha! That was scary. I was like, even though it's creative. So, yeah. Homeboy, there was a sheep in the last one that did that. But I was looking at the door and saw him. I was thinking a zombie was going to come in on us. But hey, that said, thanks so much for watching. I'm going to archive. But, this is the right chest? Yes, October. It's in the books, it's in the chest, it's archived away, tucked away safely. I'll catch you guys back here for the next one. Adios.